the stream should be live. So as it's live, I did forget to check. As I hit live, I realized I forgot to check. If I'm gonna run out of space, no, I'll be good for this. I shouldn't run out of space for this video. This should be fine. I'll move it before I do Minecraft though. Clear up some space. Yeah, so I back in MinuteQuest, part 5 or MinuteQuest 5, challenge part 5 of the challenge run. Only one stat only challenge run. Quest for luck. Roll the die. Yeah, your chances just go up. They just get higher and higher. This is a fun one. I should get a decent bit of progress. But if you watch the other ones, I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm sure if somebody's watching this, you probably know about MinuteQuest or have been watching the other ones, or if not, hopefully you enjoy this. Let's just get into it and start explaining how this one's gonna work. So yeah, one stat only. We're gonna go out. I can just start playing this one. This one, I don't have to sit around at the opening area or fight back and forth. I should be able to make just pretty straightforward progress. I am going to want to set my auto level points to 5. So like that, when I level up, it automatically goes there. So that's all set. And then I will this one. Luck. I'm sure I could come up with better names, but for the sake of organization, I'm gonna just leave it. Maybe I can change it later. Actually, I've made the decision. Because you do get Devil's Luck at some point. And I think that's fun. I think about it. There's a skill called Devil's Luck that you pretty useful. So this one's Lucifer. Yeah, get the luck on your side. I guess I don't know any fucking whatever. I saw there's the luck, and then I was like, wait, what if I don't? I spell Lucifer instead. So that's what I did. So yeah, all right. This one is let's see, info. No. System. No. Help. Yeah, there it is. All right, luck. All right, luck is money drops, critical hit rate, treasure, appearance rate, and influences hit rate. So it's overall pretty useful. And I guess the only thing it doesn't give you is evasion, but you get that double luck. Double luck gives you evasion based on your luck. So it all works out. It's a pretty powerful build. I'll probably I'll be getting gold more than most other builds for sure. It looks like my game audio might be a little loud. Turn it down. Yeah. All right. Let me check. I forgot to check how my audio is coming through. Quick. Sure everything updated. MinuteQuest. How's this sound? How does it sound? How does it sound? Keep repeating. It's fine. All right. Because it's right there. I turned it. I gotta turn game on here. I don't feel like it's super quiet. Oh no, okay. That would explain it. Turn that up just a bit. Hold on. It's gonna be loud for me though. All right, that should be good. All right, I'm wasting a full minute there. It's insane. God damn it. All right, what's up? We got two. Well, probably besides me, 2 viewers. So, well, 1 viewer. So shout out whoever's watching. I got chat open. This should be a fun run. Keep saying. I like this game, so it's always gonna be fun. As I take my first death. Maybe level up. Though I get one level. All right, I did level up. I got one level. I should swap items. I don't know what I'm thinking. I want to speed up myself a bit, just on the initial bit. This will give me a bit more. Attack will be the same. Moving a little quicker. All right. Damn. All right. Roll the die. Roll of the die. Maybe I'll make it a little farther, right? Up in the air. Up in the air. Yeah, this one. I'll get the die weapon. The dice. And it's just one. I don't see two in the image. I'll show it. I'll get there eventually. Well, at least my hit rate will go up, so I won't have to worry about not hitting enemies and needing surprise, like in vitality or power. I don't know why I keep hitting that. I don't need to use the cursor for that. Yeah, I think I'll probably try and be good about calling this in an hour instead of going crazy, unless there's people here that want to watch me keep playing. But I'll probably just cap it at an hour. Just add a little, went a little longer. I didn't expect to keep going with that. I was gonna try and keep these consistent at 60-minute, progress for a while until they hit their AFK point, or just to see sort of how their progress scales. Which one, almost like a race, see which one can make it to the finish line first. If I'm giving them all the same amount of time. Not that it doesn't keep track of playtime, so I could just always, just consult the playtime, and it'll tell me anyways. It's not like I have to match it up to recordings to know. The game tells me. I don't know. I'm just going through my process of this challenge, I guess. So this one, yeah, I'll need the die up first, and then I think there's some cards that are useful as a weapon, and I don't fully know the sets. I did bring up. I didn't bring it up yet. I have all the sets. I have the sets and the skills up on screen. Figure that out. I figured that'd be cool. And then I don't know how. Mess with it a little. I put my camera with all the effects on, or whatever, from the drum streams behind everything. So like, I don't know. I'm live, right? I can mess with it a bit more. Maybe it would have been better if it was above it, or a different blending layer might look better. But I don't have to mess with it. It's fine. I just wanted to have something other than the same images. Now there's like my back and forth movement as I play. It'd be fun to switch the keys up, because the keys, they keep the cameras like right where the keyboard is almost. It's a really awful spot for a camera. So like you can see when I tap if the keys were on the others. If I was using WASD instead of the arrow keys, you'd see all my hand movements, which would kind of be fun. Just like add like just more movement to the streams, make them more live as I can, right? I don't know. Normal face cams, it's fine. Maybe I'll do that at some point if I get a better camera. But for now, with this awful webcam, I'm just gonna fuck around with shit. All right, I'm not making. I thought I'd get to the room. I gotta fight a little. I gotta use a little intelligence. When I learned from intelligence to make it, I think, to the make it to the room. Yeah, I want to pay a little bit more attention. Maybe I'll make some progress. There we go. Yeah, see? Gotta pay attention. Alright. Don't have enough gold yet, though. So that's my... So... I want to see if I can stick it out here. For a second. and see if I can get some. No, all right, never mind. But not how I, you know. Here, let me pull up. Actually, hold on. I didn't do it yet. Let me get chance pulled up on here. This is gonna be one of the first ones I want. Let's see how well this shows up on. It doesn't want to scroll the screen for whatever reason. I can't get it to scroll the page. Maybe if it's not full screen or something. I don't understand. It's stuck. You know, this whole web page is a mess sometimes. Let me see if I can do. Yeah, is it just not gonna display? Oh, there we go. You can actually fully go through. All right, there we go. So this is how this thing works. You can put in your skill 1, it'll give you anything that has that. So you can get it up first. The dice. It shows up. I'm not sure how well this is gonna show up on the small screen. If anybody's gonna be able to read that, but at 0.3 we'll get the, you know, at that shot. But then for chance, you know, there's some more stuff. You know, dice. It works pretty. You know, it's gonna list all that out for a good bit. But then if you wanted to say, just have a bit more of a consistent one, where you say do devil luck and jammy, which gives you. Devil Luck increases your evasion based on your luck, and Jammy gives you power based on your luck. So it's a pretty OP setup. If I think there's a combo of it, maybe it's limited neither. 12 sets, yeah. So it's a far off one. You're not going to get that till mid game. But then there's something, say, like Feng Shui. Feng Shui, I guess. Not fun. Bang. Alright, this, you know, this shows up. That ups your intelligence based on your luck. So that shows up a little earlier. So there's definitely stats to grab. But for now, I think I'll probably be running chance. Because chance just gives you, I go over the other one. Where is it? Chance. It's just damage you deal. Depends upon your luck stat. So the higher your luck stat, it's anywhere between whatever your luck stat is and 1. So you're able to do 1 damage, or you'll do your luck stat, or any number in between. It just ups your interval every time. So you just have a, you know, your damage just, your range just gets higher, bigger and bigger. But you can always still just hit for 1. But your crit chance up. So even if you hit for 1, you may hit for 2, because then your chances of hitting for 1 just get lower and lower every, you know. So I'm gonna have to, I gotta pay attention if I want to. I don't have enough gold yet, so maybe I don't have to deal with dying, because these guys can't hit me. I needed like 140. I get my gold up. And my luck increases, my gold drops. So obviously this is stage 1, so you're probably not gonna get a lot of gold right here, right? I don't know I don't know if gold scales per stage. I can't remember. All right, that's 2 gold. But obviously luck's a little low still. Bad luck still, but it'll go up. It'll go up. I think I needed what, 140, 130. I know some of the like wikis have how much the weapons cost per upgrade too. Like it has like all the gold written out. Like somebody went through and did that, which is cool. I don't feel like I need to go look for that right now, but maybe at some point it'll be useful to know. Some of the higher end weapons will be difficult to. I want to make sure I want to save up for those specifically, especially on all the runs except for this, because my gold's gonna be. I'm only gonna be getting 1 or 2 gold per kill. This will get up there in just a bit, and how much gold per kill. So I'm not too worried about this one. All right, I should have enough gold at this point to make it there. So let me back up. So, back up. So this one's good with guts too. This one also works. Obviously, all the ones besides vitality have a pretty good benefit with guts, except for power, because you need that. You can only get the one hit anyways. So backing up doesn't. You've already got your one hit in. You're not gonna hit a second time. So that's not necessary on that one. I guess, and I don't know. No, I don't think it is excellent. I was gonna say maybe if you like just for regular traveling, but not for bosses. But I don't think so. All right, here we go. This is now we're rolling. Now we're on a roll. I say it's like take one hit and die. Fuck. All right. Yeah. See, now my damage. You know, could be 41, could be one, but it definitely speeds up the process of us all. And I probably will buy all the items on this build because I'll have so much gold at a certain point for sure. This one will definitely up my gold. No, I think I'll try and play this a bit more active, sort of like the intelligence one, where I walk back and forth a little bit here, but my damage is going up in a way that I could probably play it pretty similarly, where I don't have to, just kind of hope you get the damage. Maybe you get a crit and just get past the tougher enemy, right? Up in the air, roll the die. You die and try again. I'll definitely figure out. I'll buy I'm gonna save up for armor because I don't know what armor works best with this. So I'm gonna just make sure I have enough gold to buy all the armor sets from the next shop because I've forgotten what that is. I guess the calculator might tell me what in it. All right. Just chance for now. Obviously up in my I think I can't remember what else I want to up with this one at first. Treasure chance, maybe, just to have treasures up. Might as well. I don't know. I think getting crit chance up is good because it scales. Let's see, the die. It seems like the die work with pretty much every armor, and it only gives you something different if you got a different pet. It seems like the die is always going to give you a chance, and I don't think there's any. Let me see if there's any armor that's gonna still show and die. Yeah. I go to page 2, which would show more on one. Make it show more than one. But yeah, there's obviously I did look up. Somebody did do possible skill combos on the wiki, and it is like 18. It's like 1,800,500 something. I have to look at it again. I saw it around there. It's like 800,000 combos. So, and I think that's still also missing like 1 or 2 skills. So that up is it. Not a crazy amount, but enough, right? It might hit 2 million. I don't know how it all shakes out. So it looks like I'm not gonna bother looking through all these. I'm gonna play the game. I'm gonna play the game. I don't fully remember. I wonder if I have my old notes about this on my phone still. Let's see. I know I have notes for the power build, but I don't know if I have notes for the luck build. I have notes for the possible armor combinations for the power build, but nothing for the luck build. Unless I wrote it down in a different thing. I'm not fully paying attention. MinuteQuest. MinuteQuest skill combos. Well, these are just none of those are useful for. It just lets me know what they are. And how to get reflect, how to get vigilance, and how to get paralyzed. But I don't. They're 3 separate sets. I don't know why I was writing it down that way. That's you. to me a useless set of info because I don't know what build it was for. It's just set combos. I guess maybe if I need those skills, I know how to get them, but just those. I don't think they combo with it. Not like they all three. I get all three. I don't know why I wrote it down. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't have any of this written down. I know this one I did it, so I know it's possible. It's just all it's number go up. Hopefully you get the big one. Getting, let's start getting one-hit kills on some of these. Just as your scale gets bigger, just your range is just so big that you're guaranteed to get a one-hit kill on these lower level enemies, unless you just randomly get a one or something. But for the most part, once you have 1,000, you're not you're gonna average 500. So like it all works out. And then your hit rate goes up, so you only get the first hit. So it works. Yeah, I definitely probably try and call this one at 60 minutes playtime instead of trying to, I'll try and see what the treasure room is. I don't know if I'll make it to a boss on this one. The other one was being the damage scaled so stat like it just keeps going up on intelligence. So that one is an easy one to feel like I was going to keep making progress. Although I did hit that wall thinking I really thought I could make a bit more, but progress there. But I had to call it. It's kind of absurd to play it. No, I don't know. Not that the time that I'm going to end up putting in all of these is going to be probably absurd once they get. I don't know how. Well, once I get to the AFK stuff, I'm not sure how I want to handle recording all of this and streaming it. Because I want to stream it, because I want to make sure it's I don't know. That's what I want to do with it. So I'll probably put it. I don't know. Background streams. Maybe it'll just be almost like a podcast where I just sort of sit there and let it do its thing and ramble for an hour. But the progress will be so slow unless I leave it running, basically in the background of every other stream, which could be fine. Once I have all of them AFK'd, maybe they'll just I'll swap between them 5 days of the Monday through Friday or something, and just like that's the game that's in the background and everything else, and I can swap over to it, or maybe I can always overlay it or something, so it's still going, but it's not there fully. Or so I don't know, there's always options. Shrinking it down, having other stuff, placed around it. The main thing, the more live stuff. I think I'd definitely throw it into like the corner of a drum stream, or something like that. Maybe just have it overlaid. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a stream where I don't know, play drums to the soundtrack of the game or something like that. I got a lot to do. Just a lot of options, I guess, when it comes to what I could stream. And how I do it. I was looking up audio interfaces. So if anybody watches this and knows about that, hold on, let me get chat back. Yeah. It knows about audio interfaces because I kept seeing the Scarlet Focusrites keeps coming up, or the Focusrite Scarlets. But I don't know what I need. I don't know. I know I kind of want to future-proof just a bit, so I could maybe do, have the ability to mic the drums more than just, maybe start with 2 or 3 and then, progress from there. But like maybe just 2. Like I've got the one that broke and I just used the desktop mic today. Honestly, I listened to it back a bit and I kind of like how some of that noise sounded. I boosted up the bass on the desktop mic to try and cut out some of the other noise, and I don't know. I think it was okay. I don't know. Oh, it does had a few views, but I didn't check yet. To see those sometimes get a few views on the VODs, so I hope people enjoy. Obviously, I love playing that. and I'll keep doing that. Might take a break soon. I haven't figured out how I want to. I was thinking about maybe changing how I title all my streams, just for organization and just presentation and how I want to do this. So I might switch things up and switch from using the word stream to using the word live, or maybe I'll do both or something. I don't know. This something about live all caps. I don't know. I kind of like that. So I might switch to just putting like the name of whatever I'm doing, drums live all cap, all caps or something, and then like one, and I just do I do the dashes instead of like the number because it's easier to copy and paste over into like file saving, so I can just copy my spreadsheet of titles like into my like Windows Explorer and not have to worry about like, oh, it doesn't want the number symbol, So although I guess it doesn't, right? You can't use a number symbol. And I know they're always freaking out about some stuff. You try to trying to save a file and it's like I don't want that. So I don't know. The dashes keep it organized too, and it started with the WWF streams because that's how they title it. That's how they do it in game. They have it like December -2 dash, and I kind of liked it. It just felt organized in a way. So I'll probably do that for that, where I maybe switch them up so they say like, so for this it'd be MinuteQuest live, 1 or something like that, or I guess it'd be 6 lives, MinuteQuest live 6 or something like that. I don't know. Maybe StreamWorks. I don't know. I overthink things. I'm just the place to ramble my thoughts, and so these are. Just do something. I made it to 0.8. Like I make good progress. I'm not really paying attention to how much progress I'm making. This one sort of, once you start get going and you're making just a bit, you can kind of like just zone out and just let it keep going. Let luck take you where it takes you, I guess, right? I don't know. I always try to come up with some bullshit to say to like fit the question. I don't know. Because when I started writing out those, it sounded so like, yeah, the quest, like, I was like, oh, I didn't know how to, like, I was going to start these, and then a second, I was like, titling them. I was like, oh, what is this actually, what am I actually doing? Right? So, being to call, like, thinking about that, just calling them, like, the Quest 4, I don't know, I was like, okay, this makes this whole thing a bit more epic. For me, at least, right? I gotta find a way to, I don't know, make it over, just think about it and like how I can make that, fit whatever I'm talking about for the episode or the stream episode, whatever VOD. I'm always thinking that because I do plan on getting these on YouTube. I just know that if I don't do them live, I know I probably won't get them put up anywhere. Which is why they're not anywhere so far. Is because once I do it live, I move it to a hard drive, and I need to set up getting that. I probably don't want to do it right through Twitch because I think it'll be faster and probably better quality. I was gonna try and switch up my recording so that my recording is at 1080p and then my streams at 720 for now. I might switch that up. I don't want to because most people are watching these probably on their phone. It seems like most people watch this. Probably have it vertical and just have chat running, so they're not like, opening up the whole thing and staring at it. So I'm sure, who knows if you can even read? I didn't even look at that. It's like, can you even read the text on screen for the? All right. Hold on, let me mute myself. Yeah, if you full screen, you could see it. Someone who's on PC, you could definitely see it. All right, cool. That looks good. I like that. That was you can see me out, move a bit. All right, I like that. It makes this whole thing a bit more. Those images in the back, I know some of my favorite stuff I've made, so I'm gonna reuse them. But I myself was like, I want to switch it up a little, so I gotta figure out what I want to do for more. I want to get some more art on here. I gotta make some on here for sure. Just do an art stream. Open up Corel and just start drawing. Maybe that'll be a silent stream or something where I don't bother myself with setting up a mic and I just draw. just to record the drawing, so I don't have to worry about, you know, if I was gonna draw it live, if I'm gonna draw it anyways, and record. I was recording all my and capturing all my drawings for a while. Anytime I do digital sketching, so I have all like I started putting those up in the drum streams. Uh, so if I just did those live and just then I wouldn't have to be again I wouldn't have to be like in my head about when do I want to post it? How do I want to cut those up? Do I want to speed them up? Do I want to turn them into time like speed drawings? Do I want to I just at least the live has been made and it's out there for people that want to skip through and watch and see what I did, and not have to worry about I don't know. Sometimes I don't want to have to be my own. I don't want to say critic, but like I don't know. Sometimes it feels like it's maybe not up to me to decide if my art's good, and I'm supposed to just make it and enjoy it, and then the people that enjoy. I know this is just live streams, but like for the art and stuff, it's just like I don't know. There's a lot of art that I see that maybe isn't always my favorite, but other people love it. So maybe somebody will like or resonate with something that I don't made and didn't fully quite resonate with it myself, but maybe somebody else would. So I'm not gonna like just hold that to myself and not let anybody else see it, and then it might be what they want to see. I don't know, right? So or hear or whatever. Now that I'm back on the drums, right? So I don't know. It'll be fun to mess with, I guess. I don't know. I kind of lost track of what I was saying there. Oh man. All right, I'm making. What am I at? I'm at 0.8. I'm still stuck at 0.8. I'm gonna have to. Let's see how much more gold I got. My gold goes up. I'm getting 2 gold almost every time, which is pretty. That'll. Oh, there. It's not great. It's still. I do think it's going up. Yeah, I got 3 gold from them. So it's definitely a good build. I wonder if the when the treasure room will show up, because the other one never showed up, and then the second one never showed up in the intelligence run. I don't know what that's about. I thought it would have shown up but I think they can be like 80 minutes and not just it's somewhere around 60, so it's any between 45 to 80 probably. It seems to be the range maybe. I don't know it 100%. You'd have to sit here, open the game up with a new save or whatever, let the thing spawn in, be basically going in and out, back and forth every second, checking it, and be all right. That's what time it showed up, and then obviously you just wait for the minute. You just wait for the minute to tick over and sit there. You can do it every second. I guess you'd probably just wait. I hit 28 and then you go in. And then obviously back at the base. I like that. I pointed and get so back. I think it's like because it's weird. You're not gonna get movement that I'm doing, but if I move my hand near right. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just fucking around with audio, video stuff now. I guess more just video stuff, but still. Cursor out of there. Come on. Yeah, sometimes this one just doesn't want to make. You're just not going to make progress. You're going to die pretty early on because it just not going to work out for you. Other times you'll make it. See, didn't make it. Took one step too far, and it's like, all right, nope, not going to happen. Right, level 20. See, this one scales. Level 28, level 20. Level 28. Playtime 28 minutes. So this one initially starts to scale out leveling pretty consistently. I did once I get to 0.9, I can buy armor though. That's kind of what I'm trying to get at is armor, at least first. There we go. Getting some one-hit kills in. There you go. Got a crit. That's just Maya. What's my max? Oh no, my max will be 136. Alright. Yeah. Those aren't even crits. Those are just, that's just what I'm possibly able to do. Too fast for me. That's why Devil Luck is going to be extremely useful. Hope this one might be one of the ones where I end up getting the gear I want from a treasure room before I make it to the shop that has it. Just because of I don't know, just might happen that way. Especially same with my chance to get pets. It's just so funny. I haven't gotten a pet yet. Now that they say that, my chance of getting a pet, definitely treasure drops are definitely up, and I haven't gotten one yet. Just funny because I'm a power one, which is all luck, right? I got the slime like pretty early on, so I don't. That one I might have to start over if anybody didn't watch that, or whoever watches these, right? Yeah, like I think I'm gonna check it and check the treasure room again because I feel like for some reason I'm just blanking on what was in there. I think it was an eel. I think there was nothing useful, nothing what I need. But for some reason I just blanked, so I want to check that again before I fully start over. So I'll probably do that before the next one. Level up. Level up. All right, I made it. What am I doing? Hold on. All right. Yeah. 1,000 gold. Bye. 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 All right. Let's see what any of these do for me. Absolutely. Oh, crit chance. All right. Right. Fabulous. Yeah, I get like 10% up on crit chance. It's gonna be honestly pretty decent. With this, as it, it'll be better than nothing. Oh, there's already. All right. Let's keep going. Gargoyle got me. I'm surprised there's no pet yet. That's crazy. I didn't. I say as I speak. As I speak. Uh, it'll tell me what I. Yeah, magic card. It's not great. Maybe one of the other. Maybe one of the other armors works better with that pet, better than crit up would. So maybe I'll go check that. Check that. Oh no. Oh no. The screen went black for a second. My laptop did that. My laptop did that last stream too. I don't know why. I haven't figured out what that was about. Is it was doing that during the first two WWF streams I did, where the laptop would overheat because I was running. I had it on the same thing set up, so I started moving the WWF stream to a different display. Yeah, like I hooked up a TV to my laptop to like move the display over because having the game open and OBS on the same screen was like just too much. Anytime I go to switch between them, but having them on the separate screens, I guess just like I don't know. I guess it off put the power in enough way to not be as much. I think most of it has to do with this screen being a 4K, the laptop screen being 4K, and then the TV being probably 720. So it's not, even though that like emulator wasn't running at 4K. I do think it has a benefit. I'm not gonna want to do that. I'm gonna want to get. Let's see. Any of these gonna be? Well, power up. I don't know if that's any useful at all. Let's see. Moving a little slow though. That might not be useful. Let's see. Power 60. I don't know. Yeah, it's not gonna be. I'll swap it at the. I'll either swap it when I die or when I get to the next. Yeah, either when I die or when I get here. All right. Armor. All right. Well, now that I have a set that's not any of the normal stuff that you start with, I'll save it. I have that. 'Cause that's my current best set, and I'll replace my best set with other ones as I get it. So I have those, and then eventually I'll have sets for AFK, sets for boss run, and then sets for travel, sets for XP, sets for gold, sets with certain skills for certain. Yeah, I guess either a boss run or just trying to get the boss attempt versus boss run, like running to the boss versus the actual attack, trying to actually kill the boss. Because sometimes you want to swap out your gear right before the boss to something else. There's something better. There's something good, good set that'll get you there, and then a better one to actually fight it. Maybe weaknesses, especially on element the intelligence one. I'll probably be switching out the different weapons to get different elements at a certain point, for sure, to like really make sure I'm doing the most damage to the bosses as I can. I might make it to the boss. I'm halfway there, or more than halfway to the boss, and I'm halfway on time. So there we go, and we're getting the treasure rate's going up right now. I'm really starting to get some pets, which means my build options are grow for sure, because my build options will grow a lot faster on this one because I'll have pets. So recovery's not any useful on this one at all. I don't have any fucking health anyways. I don't know. It's just gonna max. I'm gonna be dead if I have 0 health and you're gonna give me 5. I'm gonna be dead already. I do need to get guts. Will be good on this one, so I definitely want to get guts. I don't think I brought it up on the vitality one, but there's a skill called Body Slam that gives you. Hold on. That's not it. And damn it, I hate when if I move them too close, they become 1, and then I don't ever want that. It's if I could just let Google know, hey man, I'm not actually trying to group these right now. There we go. Now they're all messed up. Anyways, this is the one I wanted. Body Slam. Vitality raises damage. How much? Question mark. Speculation. Vitality. But they have the thing I copied over. Vitality a third of your vitality divided by 3 plus base damage. Okay. So that'll be interesting for that one. Let me fix that because that's gonna bother me. One of these is equips, and then like I have to swap away from it and then open it back up again or something. You gotta minimize it and then reopen it. Oh no, there it is. Alright. Oh, it's got the wrong. Fucking, I'm looking at the wrong. I swapped. Alright, I know this is for me basically. Maybe. Hope people enjoy these. I really do. Obviously, I have a lot of fun making it. So. Alright, hold on. There it is. Wow, that was a goddamn mess. Alright. Alright, back to the game. There's really no reason to do that other than they messed it up and it bothered me. I don't like that there's not sometimes like the on OBS, like when it has your thing still selected. And there's like not a great way to always click off of it. I don't know, certain programs are good about that. Certain like software, like design or any sort of creative software. Sometimes they're really good about like knowing when you're done with the thing you're trying to interact with, and you're like, all right, I'm not clicked on that anymore. Done with it. Like, I don't know. I know I can just lock it and then it gets rid of it, and I can't click it at all, which is what I did. But I don't know. Learning OBS has been fun because it's a lot of the same. I don't know. Some of the stuff's familiar, but having it all in one place, it was like getting. I don't know. Sometimes you're just like, oh wow, this program can do pretty much anything I want it to. Hell yeah, I can just kind of right on top of, and because it takes in all the other stuff, right? It allows me to combine multiple things at once in a cool way. I never really thought about. Because then whenever I thought about, like live stream, live streaming Let's Plays, most people just got their gameplay capture and their face cam or whatever, right? Or maybe it's just the gameplay. But I don't know. I was like, when I was setting it up, I had set up the drum streams. It's like, oh, I can have this here and this there, and then put this there. Make it interesting. Make it live. So I'm ready to make art live. That's probably what I'll call one of them, drawing live or something like that. That's why I want to see it change it. So it's like drums live, Minecraft live or something like that. I don't know. It just feels maybe more consistent. And then maybe when I put them up, I don't know. It's just they won't be live when I put them up on when I put them up on YouTube. So I don't know how I want to title them there. If I want to if I want to call them VODs, or if I want to put the when I streamed it, how I want to deal with it. So I'm gonna make sure everything gets put up in the order that I made it, for my own sake, for sure. On top of everybody that ends up watching them, because that's how I'm gonna try to make sure I get everything properly sorted and organized, playlists, make sure the right order, stuff like that. I'll probably try to make a channel playlist too, because I like that, where you can have a whole playlist that just keeps track of every video in order. Because I know YouTube, you can sort of force YouTube to make one for you, but you can't save it, and it's just annoying. I don't know. I was trying to watch all of. I wanted to watch every El Chess Breach new video, all the ones on his channel, because I watched those a bit, like some of his playthroughs. Like New Vegas modded or all that stuff. So I just thought it'd be kind of fun to go through all of them, like start all the way back with his New Vegas bounty stuff and go all the way through, because he goes into the through line with his New Vegas character at the very least, and I wanted to kind of like just see that progression, and maybe make a list of every fucking name that he says. So if anybody knows who I'm talking about, watches this and knows the his stuff is great, but like he always got those names at the front of the episode. I'm sure somebody else has maybe done it. Look it up. Somebody's already done it for don't have to do it myself. But basically a whole list of every name he's used, and if there's ever been any duplicates. But at the same time, just to watch all of them and just see the progression of his channel, because I think it'd be interesting because he's been doing it for so long, and I thought it'd be cool. But the YouTube's all broken when it comes to that. There's no good way to just watch a whole YouTube channel from start to finish. It's kind of fucked up. I feel like there should just keep track of where I left off, man. I don't know. It knows how to do it for your individual videos. There's got to be a way to go to a channel and be mark it in some. I don't know. It'd be cool if you could do that. You mark a channel as you want to watch it episodically, and all right, you show up, you go to this channel, and there's a way to just continue where you left off on that specific channel, and it would just play. Make a playlist, keep it organized, do it yourself. Fucking, don't be lazy with it. I don't know, but I think it'd be cool if YouTube had. I think it used to have something like that. You used to be able to play all videos. It would come up. You have to do some weird. You have to inspect, get the right video, or get the right page thing, and then change out some of the letters in the link, and it'll make a playlist for you. But you can't save the playlist. It's completely it's there, and if you close it, you know what I mean. You have to make it again. You have to go through the whole process of doing it again. So I don't know. I think I bookmarked it. I don't know. It's a whole mess. I just thought it'd be cool to just and then I go on YouTube and it's really there's no way to fucking do this. No way to have this all organized and just go to a YouTube channel and watch it episodically and just make sure that it's all in order, and I don't have to like fight around with, you know what I mean? 'Cause some, you know, the YouTube channels now, they're YouTube, and you know, you got YouTube channels with 10,000 videos on it. It'd be cool if they were easy to keep track of and watch in order. I don't know. It's like, I feel like, I think I've mentioned it with the thumbnails. It's like YouTube. I don't know. It's like at first it seemed like it was just, you know, it's a place to just put the stuff you make and like keep it archived and share it. And now it's, you know, obviously people, you know, like, yeah, you know, the job, people trying to make the money, clickbait, all that stuff. It's just like, I want to try and go back to that sort of just art. It's just like an archive of stuff that I'm up to creatively. Challenge, any challenge that I come up with, if I can make it entertaining for myself, maybe it's entertaining for somebody else, especially, you know, uh, any stuff like that. So I'm gonna lots to do, lots to think about, lots of luck to get right. We're getting there. We're at 42 minutes. Might get a treasure room anytime. Well, within the next 3 minutes, I think. I guess it could. They might show up at 40. They might start showing at 40 and go to. It might be like between 40 minutes and 80 minutes, which would make sense. It'd probably be an easy way for the game to probably keep track of that stuff. But they normally show up before 60, I would say. But I feel like that other one is taking forever. But who knows? I sure don't. And I know this. I don't know. There's. In a way, I'm hoping somebody, you know, people from the. I don't want to put this in the subreddit and just be not. I don't know. It's just unnecessary to be like, oh, I'm doing these challenge runs on live stream. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm sure there's somebody went in there and find it entertaining. Right? Of course, they're in the subreddit for the game that I want to play. But I don't know if I want to like, be like, go into a subreddit to self promote like that. And also, it's like a dead subreddit that nobody's talked in like 4 years. So I don't know my plan. Maybe somebody from it will just think about the game, look it up, be like, oh, I wonder about that game, and then my stream will pop up. That's cool. That's good enough for me. Like, especially once I get VODs going, right, on YouTube, you know, and people, they won't be like lost forever after 7 days. So, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for Minecraft later. I'm thinking I'll probably continue with the Nether Fortress project. Maybe more Nether grid stuff near the lava. I do want to get to the overworld and do some, you know, stop being in hell a little bit. Maybe do some exploring, some caving. I'm low on diamonds. I'll have to, gotta do that, I guess. I don't know. It's all bullshit, right? So I play Minecraft. I hadn't played it. If anybody watched those, I didn't watch this and didn't watch those. I hadn't played it months. So if you go back, you kind of watch me sort of like sort of trying to figure out my old world and figure out what the hell I want to do with it, because it's an old one. The 10-year, good 10-year, 11-year world now, on and off. Right, I took a big break from it for more than a year, probably. In between, you know, PS3, PS4, stuff like that. But I started it because I was getting pissed off at Bloodborne, and I needed something else to play to sort of just not be Bloodborne. Some other game that was more relaxing, so to play when Bloodborne was pissing me off, because I think I was stuck on Orphan of Kos for over 30 tries. Like over, I want to say not over 30 tries, over 30 days. Like it was a full month of me waking up, because I was just like over the summer, between like semesters in college, and I would just wake up and I would just be like, all right, time to see if I could beat the Kos, you know, and just go give my few attempts, and then I'd fucking be pissed off and like, all right, I'm gonna play Minecraft, and I just do that for the rest of the day, you know. I didn't have any fucking shit to do. But maybe I'll play Bloodborne again on stream. I'll get a replay of that if I get the PS4 hooked up. It'd be a good excuse to play that again. I haven't played that. Do a different build. I did my first run through. was with the saw cleaver. Oh, treasure room, hell yeah. Was that right? Classic saw cleaver. Okay, what do we got? None of these are snowman and the jellyfish. You jelly? Um, uh, we got. What was I saying? Totally blanked. Talking about other games. Bloodborne. Yeah, I did the saw cleaver for the first playthrough, and then when I new game plused it, I used the scythe. Uh, right. It was great. I had a great time with that. That looked fantastic. I did. Before I speak, I have to check. I did platinum that game. I know I just said I did before I speak, and then I said I did. Right. Let me. I was I was hunting for those for a while. Let's see what my. I'm not signed in on my goddamn phone right now. Hold on. It'd be better to just. I do want to see it though. Come on. I don't know if that's right. Hold on. Treasure room. Let's keep fighting. Sorry. And then I stopped to type on for a second. Um. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, treasure room. Treasure room. Hold on. Let me. Oh well. What is this? How does this show up on stream when I go to do this? Um. It fucks it all up, doesn't it? Right, hold on. Tap spot. That to there. What key do I want that to be? Treasure. I feel like if it's down, I'll probably hit it too often. I'll make it. I'll make it control. I'll make it left control. I have to really. I gotta actively do it. I gotta think about it. It's not just by the arrow keys. I just don't want to accidentally like. There we go. That's a little more convenient than moving the cursor around a bunch. I just don't want if I like start hitting control or something, and then I'm like in the game still, and it's just like I don't know. XP is gonna be good here, getting 10 XP per kill, so none of the fight through the low XP people at first. We got even better. There's some of the cooler or monsters. I can see mobs because of Minecraft, but I always liked all the sprites. I think they're fantastic. They're just, it's one of the best to ever do it. God damn. All right, do I have what did I get? What was my item? Was it a full heal? Yeah, all right. But you get the rights. It does alternate. I couldn't remember if it was random or if it alternated. Just full heal, rise up, full heal, rise up. Rise up would be incredible. I keep leaving the cursor on screen. It's really. That's not. No, that's all fucking wrong. There we go. Back to it. According to PlayStation, on the PS4, I had 2,012 hours in Minecraft. That's not just that one world, but it is mostly that world. And there's a bit, there's a good amount of AFK, but not too crazy. I did get the platinum for that, for Bedrock or for PS4 Minecraft. Let me see, Bloodborne. Did I platinum it? If I didn't, that's a good reason to play it. I'll check my Gotta be a better way to check the trophies, right? Can't you just fucking check them on here? Yeah. And then normally, I'm hitting every button wrong. Every button wrong. Click trophies. 25 platinums. I could up that. I could maybe up, I was trying to do one every year. A little behind. Uh, these aren't in alphabetical order right now. They're in when I played them. So, blood. Oh yeah, okay. I did 100% it. And the DLC. Yeah. When did I do it? 2018. 2018. I got my platinum. Yeah. All right. That was it's a tough one. Anybody who's done that, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. Um, I don't know. I like getting the platinum stuff or getting trophies almost exclusive to the plat. Like the platinum just made the whole thing worth it, I think. But I don't know. That's years ago. That's when I was younger, right? I haven't messed with that. They said a few years. Ever since I got a PC, I don't know. It's not like I have super big brand loyalty, so I don't really care. It's more just enjoying the games. I just think sometimes the trophies give you like a nice. It reminds you it's a game in a way that gives you like a nice secondary objective sometime to really just mess around with the mechanics of the game. So that's good trophies. Good trophies do that. Good trophies have you testing out the mechanics of the game you didn't think were really always going to be used, but it's just you get a chance to use them for the trophy or something. Um, I know I was trying to get the trophies for The Witcher, but I don't think I did that. Let me see. I don't think I did Witcher 3. I know I tried. I was just there's a few where I had to replay the game. I don't think I did that. So The Witcher, you played through The Witcher could be good. Witcher 3, that'd be a long game. Because I know at the time I was trying to um, clear out all the map, clear the whole map out, get all the question marks undiscovered, get them all discovered. Whatever you want to. How the fuck you'd say that? Where the hell is? Oh yeah, I was gonna try to do Horizon Zero Dawn too, but I don't know what the plan is. I'm just bullshitting right now. Let me see if I can. That's what these are more just me bullshit, right? I just want to do something, talk about this game, talk about games, talk about art, music. I should talk about more about the some of the music I like. Just maybe people that listen to this are like, I'm just bashing away at the drums every day, but I don't know what the hell. I haven't played in years. It's I need to practice more. I need to sit down and really, you know, and when I started playing again, I had some old books. I found went through it again, got back to where I was, and I felt pretty good with what it was, and I just started playing again. Just how I felt. I know I could. I didn't. There's still more info in that book that I haven't gone past, so I definitely could learn a lot more. I know my fills need to get. I just want to learn how to just do all that better, and then just overall, my timing's not great. My double bass, left foot is sometimes just doesn't want to cooperate the way I want it to, and sometimes overall I just can't get the right tempo going when I want, or something. I don't know. Sometimes it just falls apart. I don't know. Just gotta play more. Just gotta play more, right? No, I'm just gonna play more. It's really all I know. Sometimes I try to get the practice pad out, do some rudiments beforehand, just to warm up. 10 minutes before I start going live. But sometimes I don't bother at all. Sometimes the opening of the stream is my warm up. I just sit there and kick the drum around, try and get my feet warmed up, doing some double strokes, on the feet, and then alternating between 20 and then doing that on the toms, and then alternating between the feet is always a good way to just warm up, moving around the kit, I guess. And it's just nice. It just feels like the right way to do it. And if I get my speed up, it feels really good. When I feel like my timing's working. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't play for so long. It's so stupid. It's like the best. But yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. They're really putting up a fight here. At least it seems that way. Good. All right, I'm getting into it. I got 7 minutes left on this one. I am gonna call it at 60 minutes since I did get a treasure room, and I'm not at the boss area yet, and I'm not gonna probably get there. Getting the treasure room would be cool. Maybe this will be a good. I'm pretty sure that might get paralyzed with the right equipment. I think the snow dragon gets paralyzed, but I could be missing it up with another one. Is it the snow dragon? I didn't check the name. What's it called? What's it called? Okay, one more area. One more. Nope, not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. Oh, too far. Too pressing the wrong buttons. I don't know. Maybe I'll figure out a better way to do the whole set calculator skill list thing. Maybe I'll make my own. Like, if I go like beforehand, I'll get what items I need, and I'll have that on screen showing like where they're at and how long it'll take, like the distance, and then have it. Maybe I'll put the info down here near the distance. Maybe I can organize it in a way that's cool to have like so like keep track of how far I need to go before I get the next item I'm looking for per build, right? Because at a certain point, that's what it'll get there. It'll definitely get to that point where there'll be a certain I blanked. Certain set of items that are just going to be necessary to progress, or just the next best thing will be just making sure I get it as soon as possible, so I'm not wasting too much time. I have a goal, so not like if I know like I need to make it to 15.9, I need to make for the next item, and that's I at least know that that's where the next item is. That's where I know that that's where the next power jump is, because it can be like a skill that totally changes how the build functions. Like I think like specifically I was saying 15.9, I think that's the speed. You need acrobat around there. It's like 15 or 16.9, and that's you don't get it till then. And once you get it, the whole build changes. So it'll be fun. I don't know how long this is all going to take. I didn't take out my other phone yet to check how the actual like playtime is, but it's gonna be a couple thousand hours, a couple thousand minutes. I mean, an hour. I know it could be a couple hundred. It could be a couple hundred hours, a couple thousand minutes, right? I don't know. What was one? 100,000 minutes, maybe. I like that. I have to check. It'd be fun to max out the at some point. Just max out the time, right? Just play it so that the I don't know how the game handles that. Never that'd be an easy one. Just leave the game open, right? Just let it run. Not do it. But what's the point of that? You might as well. That'd be a good one to do for trying to max out. Maybe do an even run. Put one in every point. Every time you level up, you just put 1 point in. I've done a balance run like that works pretty well. It's definitely overkill on the vitality and your luck towards the end, and intelligence and power you kind of can trade off. You don't really need to pick both. You could probably just pick either power or intelligence, and then as long as you have a decent bit of speed and a good amount of luck, you'll probably be okay. Obviously, it might be possible with just this way, right? Obviously, I think everything I know speed, intelligence, and luck are possible. I've said it before. Right now, I've done it. It'll happen. It'll take its time, but it'll happen. Power might not. I might not be able to do it. I don't know if I'll be able to even get to the boss. I might not be able to hit the boss. Might not be able to crit the boss. I don't know. Might not be able to get to the boss. Vitality, I can get there. I just got to get there, get a few attacks in, get hit, step back, wait for my health to regen, and just keep doing it, and not close the game. The problem was that my phone would turn off before that would happen, so I had to stop doing it. And I got a new phone, and I just wasn't gonna. The battery just sucks, so it's just not. wasn't gonna happen until it's been a while. I figured I'd start over, give it a good, honest, real try, really document the whole process. I think sometimes that's like I say archiving. I think this is a lot of documentation. All right, it's like a document. I don't know. Just kind of like I don't know. I don't want to overthink the human nature of it all. I'm just doing stuff. If I start thinking about it too much and how I'm going, oh, maybe I should get some pre-recorded stuff. Or you just gotta do it. Just do it. Right? It's happening. It's happening now. That's what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm saying. I got 3 minutes to try and kill this guy. See if I can do it. See if I can get lucky enough, right? Although I should, I've got a lot of pets. I should, I'm kind of blanking on that. I'm gonna do that before I let the clock. The time should sit there. I think. All right, armor. Do I have any? I wonder if any armor drops that I just did. No. That's a lot faster to click through on with the mouse and the keys instead of trying to tap through it. Let's see. Oh, what the hell? I accidentally opened Inkscape. I don't even know I have Inkscape on this PC. It doesn't. It's not necessary. I need to get rid of that so I can save space. iGuy, Slime. Oh, they'll be way farther because they don't normally show up till. Oh, that's not great. That's not great. But this one, oh, here we go. This one might be XP up. That's good. That's probably the best. That's probably the best one I want to go with. What was that? That was just no. Yeah, no, totally. What am I thinking? For sure. Sure. All right, make that. The best set. I just override it. I don't need both. All right. Yeah, the time doesn't go up when you're in the menus, right? So 2 minutes left. The clock. So you stop the clock, right? Yes. Sport. You're playing. You stop the clock. It's not going right now. And if you want, you can run the clock. All right. Rise up would be so useful for this one. I might need it if you do it. I don't know. That's don't waste hitting the wrong buttons, wasting time. How long is the recording going? Hour and 13 minutes. All right. I didn't waste too much time in the menus. Or I don't know. I hope it's not a waste of time to anybody. I don't feel like I'm hopefully not wasting time. I like this to be for hopefully somebody other than myself. Like I do. Like I don't know. It is for myself. All right. I'm doing this for. Maybe that's not the right way to say this. So I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Got the polar bear. And that could be better than what I got. I don't know. I'll check that. I'll check that at 60, and then I'll call it. Maybe I should back up after a few hits and see if I can reset its attack or something like that. Like if I back up and then give it a second. Alright, that didn't work at all. Poor plan at all. Come on, man. What's my max? 301 on my max. Then a crit could be 6. Alright, that's not horrible. I set up that keybind for the treasure room and I keep forgetting to use it. God damn. Not one. Alright, yeah, goddamn. Alright, one last 60 minutes, one last one. Alright. all right. Well, maybe I can get lucky. Maybe I'll get lucky on the next one. Let me check my armor. Let me check that pet, the polar bear. Nope. 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 I want to do it. I want to keep going. Let's see. It still says 60. It doesn't say 61 yet. Oh man. Fuck. All right, come on, come on. I can do it. I can do it. It'll happen. It'll happen. It has to. It has to. No, no. Roll the die. Roll the die. Roll the die. I'm dying. I'm rolling. All right. My level did start scaling a little faster. Look at that, because then once I got the XP up, my how much I'm going. I guess that'd be about 20% more, right? I don't know the math on that, right? What's all right? All right, all right. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna end it there. I could keep playing this. But the treasure room. Um, I could keep playing this. I could keep. It's my stream. I can keep playing this. What am I talking about? It's my stream. I went over on the other one. I said I wasn't gonna go over in this one, but I got a little bit of time. Let me try it. I'm gonna try and do it. I'm gonna make it happen. I wanna make the end of this something. All right. Who knows? If I'm here for the recording goes to an hour and a half, I'll maybe call it. But I got 15 minutes. All right, here we go. It's me versus the blue dragon. All right. Come on. No shot. I don't know. Sometimes you get so many hits in. Sometimes I can get so many hits in, and other times it's nothing. I keep putting the cursor on screen a minute. I want to move it because it pisses me off. And then I'm like, why did I even put it there in the first place? Didn't need to. I picked up some more pets too, so I might want to go check that. I don't know. I wasn't gonna keep going with this, right? I said I wasn't, but I wanna. That's all about. That's it, right? I wanna. I'm greedy. I don't know what keeps happening. I feel like I can't get one hit. It's crazy. I need to get paralyzed for sure. That's gonna be huge. So being able to get chances. That's what I need. Where's my Here, if this is gonna go longer, I'm gonna figure this build out. I'm gonna figure this out live since I'm playing it. I'm not gonna do it fucking off stream. Do it right now. I need the calculator. Calculator. Yeah, there we go. It's working. All right, cool. Chance and paralyze. Let's see if those are because if I can get if I get that first hit in, I don't have to worry about 7 sets. It's not gonna happen until 6.5 dice, ballet, and an icicle. So all right, it's maybe not gonna happen anytime soon. How soon can I get say like paralyze and jammy to get my luck up based to my power up based on my luck, right? Where the hell is that? Jammy. I know the drop down doesn't show on the screen for whatever reason. I checked that earlier. Only one set that has jammy and paralyze, and it's going to be the one I need to beat the game with. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm looking at the pet. It's got the Pokey King, the onesie suit, and the bouquet. Yeah, I think that's what it's required to beat the game. For the set, I could be wrong because I'm seeing paralyzed there. That's why I'm thinking it's the one. Yeah, that could be. That's 20.8. I won't get that. So that's I guess this works fine. Where it puts my distance, that like lines up pretty decent. When I go out, yeah, the whatever things at the top. whenever I scroll to, I guess I can probably highlight it or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. When it's just the one, it shows up perfectly. All right. Wasting stream time. Wasting. I don't know. Not wasting. Right. I'm having a good time. Hopefully somebody else watches this. That out of there. Get that out of there. Come on. Play the game. I already have to be tapping when I get here. I have to move in tapping. Yeah, all right. Need a bit more progress. I don't know why I was able to get a good amount of health a few times, but the luck's not on my side right now. Probably because I went over time. If I called it, I probably would have got it first try at the next one. Right, you know what I mean? Start the next stream up with a treasure room run, and I immediately get like 3 crits in a row or something. Was that a crit? 500? Was that a crit? Well, I guess it does. It's hard to, yeah, it had to have been, but it was a crit on like 200, right? That's kind of interesting. So you can crit, but it might even be a crit for half your damage, half your max possible damage. Yeah, I'll get there. I can do it. I don't think this is going to go as long as the last one. Well, you know how it is. Gamblers can't stop, right? I'm just trying to gamble. What are my chances? What are my chances? Not high. Not high enough, I guess. I set up that other key and I keep forgetting to use it. Wrong. Let's go back there. I sit back a bit. You can sort of, and then sort of overlay, the overlay or whatever. When I first put it on, I accidentally had it over top of everything, the like video camera stuff. So it was like weird. I don't know. Maybe I'll turn it on at some point. It was kind of fun. I thought it looked kind of cool, but you couldn't see the game very well. So this is how this game gets me. If I can actually make a bit of progress, no matter like a thing, I'm always gonna be like, wow, man, I can try. Let me try and make it. Let me try and make the progress. And then, you just sit there. Normally I'm sitting there, watching TV or something, right? Like, or have it open while I play another game. When it gets to AFKing. All right, here we go. Let's see if I can do it. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Okay, I took one hit. I was somehow able to dodge a hit. There we go. All right, and I got the axe. I got the axe. Let's see, it's probably not gonna do anything for me. Look at it. There we go. Useless. What are my options though? What is it? See, this gives a good power, so it's a good weapon if you're doing a power speed run. It's useless on a power run because you're not gonna hit, and you're not gonna be able to probably ever get it. Well, you would get it eventually, right? I don't know. Maybe that does combo out with a different. So it could have combo out with something eventually, right? See my pets. I got a bunch more at some point, didn't I? I was kind of hoping I would get the blue dragon because that as a pet instead of an item. I was kind of hoping that's what I got. I don't know what it gives me, but I would have preferred a pet because now I don't really know. The weapon's cool, but I don't not useful. Only like 2 weapons are useful in this build. Well, 3 or 4, I guess, because you have the stuff for jamming instead of chance. All right, that's gonna be that. Hit the treasure room at 1.1. All right, I think we'll call it there. Yeah, I'll call it there. So thank you to those that watch this. Minecraft. If anybody catches this before I do the Minecraft later tonight around 10, I went early one live earlier around like 9:30. I might do that again, but around 10. If I just have everything set up and I'm sitting down and I want to play, I'll probably just start playing. Because then I can go for longer without staying up as late and get a little bit more done. I think I got to start with some inventory management, and because I think I was playing and I was trying to like get to an endpoint and there wasn't really one, so I just kind of stopped and then ran back. I think I needed XP or so I ran back to the XP farm, so I might start with that again. If anybody watches, so you know, similar, probably similar stream to the last one of just working in the Nether. Maybe I'll pop out and work on something else instead. Take a break from it. But for now, it's probably just gonna be back in hell, back redesigning, remodeling, and maybe making hell more dangerous. I don't know if it's gonna be more or less dangerous when I'm done. It might be more dangerous. I haven't figured out. I gotta figure out how lights work. Because I was looking up. I was thinking about. I'll explain it more in Minecraft, and I'll just stop talking now. Because I'll be able to show it. So thanks to those that watch this. Um, I'll be back with a power on the MinuteQuest. I don't. I'll probably take. I might wait until Monday and then do these Monday, Wednesday. Do these each. One a day. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday. Great Tuesday. Tuesday doesn't exist. I guess Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Uh, I'll be doing that. I'll probably make the midday ones like like the 2 to 3, 2 to 4 ish time slot or whatever. For Mondays through Fridays, and then I'll figure something out or just not do anything. Just take a break. Maybe I get some drawing streams. I got to figure out again uploads, drawing streams, making everything better, look and sound better. So thanks for the watch. This the VOD. I chat got closed at some point because I had the thing open. So if anybody said anything, I didn't see it. But I don't. These don't really get. Mostly just get a few VOD views, which I think is cool. I think this is more of a it's an archival thing. It's to just like make sure it was documented that I say that I did it. I did it. That's about it. So thanks to those that watch. And I'll be back with Minecraft later tonight. Peace. Thank you.